Good morning to all traders and welcome to another Marketing Waves. Stavros here from Orbex, and today's July 27, Tuesday. Another interesting session. Of course, tomorrow FOMC, and maybe today is going to be a session that we might see some pricing moves coming in, or it might be a little bit quiet. Whatever the case is going to be, we did have an interesting session yesterday, and the index moved exactly as we expected. What else though we're going to have a quick look at, because they're interesting to keep updated on a daily basis. Currently, not euro dollar wasn't really anything of particular interest. We'll have a quick look also on pound, the dollar yen, the USD against the Swiss franc, and natural gas. Okay, so starting with the DXY, as you remember, we're in a flat pattern. I was expecting this correction to end over here, and then I said about this impossible to the downside, most likely it's going to be the beginning of wave one over here. And let me just put that in practice, in writing as well, let's just say. And I am expecting in the intermediate degree, okay, a 5-wave move to the downside. Now this could be an end diagonal, it could be a 5-wave impulse, okay, which means that could be 1 or even A, because if it's going to be an end diagonal, on the end going to be A, B, then we're going to get C, D, not A, B, C, and then that's going to be my 1, then A, B, C for 2, A, B, C for 3, you know how it works, and then it's a 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 pattern, so we should be really looking at this A, B, C as the first wave of an ending diagonal, should that be the case, of course. Now, that 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 might be a very short one in the intermediate degree, so it could be a case where this is going to be my minor degree, guys, okay, and once I get that 5th wave in, because it's likely to end, well, around the 91.60 or so, 4, and then the 5, 91, then this, and then that, or perhaps then the 2618. We can just assume either is possible, and then I will be looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 most likely, okay, because as you well know, as you can see as well, in the immediate degree, very short wave 1, then the 3 and the 5 are not only going to get us far from where we are now. With that said, I'm expecting a fresh low, at least below the 89.54, at least, guys, okay, and we have broken outside the channel, and this is again a sign of bearish strength, okay. We might get the 3, the 4, and the 5 like this, or it might be a case, guys, that this is going to be coming back up over here to retest, and that is going to be, of course, a running flat or a expanding flat variation. Expanding flat, I wouldn't think so, probably running flat, because well, otherwise we'll probably just go back above the previous highs, and that retest is going to give us better validation to the downside. So that's for the DXY. Now going on the pound dollar, a similar case in contrary view to the US index. Of course, we have talked about the breakout of this channel being quite important. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think 1, 2, 3, we are on the 4 internally, we're going to get a 5. And once we're going to get this in, then we're going to get 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to continue higher up, where, since we've done wave 4 here, in a running flat pattern, been calling running flat. Actually, it can be considered a flat as well, guys, because the truth is that, like, we don't really exceed the beginning of wave A over here. It's like a tiny bit, so we can assume that it's 101% of wave A, wave B. So with that said, we can call it a flat. It's not a running flat. Either case, 1, 2, it's finished down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay. And with that said, we are looking at a reversal as we called yesterday, but we really need to remain above, outside this channel in order to continue higher up. I'm looking at this, perhaps wave 1, because we've got 1, 2, and we've got 3 and 4. I'm looking at this wave 5 to end fairly soon, guys, okay, fairly soon. And as you can see also, we have in the short term bearish signal popping on both MACD and the RSI. So don't be surprised even if we re-enter the channel, okay. Hold on, let me just do this again. There we go. Don't be surprised if we go down to, anywhere to 136.70 or so, okay, because that would be for the current move at least, but okay, we can expect another leg up before that, so we can expect some deviation here. But the wave 2 coming down to 61.8 is something that we usually see. That is for the pound, guys. Now dollar yen. As you well know, I haven't had a look at this for a while now. Getting back, there's been some changes. If you remember, I was looking at this as an A, B, and a C. Okay, the problem with that was that this as a correction is just huge compared to the wave 2 over here. I was looking, so either we're looking at 1 and this is my correction wave flat, and then we're going to continue higher, which is still the alternative scenario, or as I did here for my main scenario as well, is that this is 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5 over here, 3, 4, and 5, 3, 4. These two corrections can be considered okay for the same sort of degree. Obviously this is a bit more deep, and this is a bit more shallow. This lasts a little bit longer, this lasts a little bit shorter. So I will go with 4 wave being down here, and this is an ending diagonal up in wave 5 of 1, of course. From there, guys, and now we can go, you know what, it might be a good idea to also draw that Fibonacci over here retracement. Okay, so we can look at potential confluence levels should we get a deeper correction than we expect. But in either case, let me just go back to the 1 hour, and here's what I'm looking at. Oops, excuse me, here's what I'm looking. I'm looking at this as an A, obviously it's a clear A, and this is an ABC, and this is an ABC. So an ABC going down means that it can be a wave B of a flat. It comes exactly at the 38.2, so respect really the rule 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and this is my running flat done. Okay, USDJPY running flat down. I mean, is the corrective wave of the higher degree correction. So we've got the A, the B, and now I'm expecting 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for wave 1, then 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're looking perhaps at 108.40, 108.20, because this is the 100 Fibonacci of A and B so far, okay, 108, and also the 38.2 feeble. But as I said before, we could go a little bit lower. Usually wave 2 corrects 61.8 of wave 2 of wave 1, but it might be a case here that we're going to see for a double bottom here at between 4 and 2. Okay, so pay attention to what is going to happen here, guys, because we might even have a case where this is 1, 2, this is 3, this is 4, and we're going to get another wave up for wave 5 to end this wave B over here. So we might get a bit of a delay here in completing wave B. Just keep that in mind. It's very possible, but the signs on the RSI and MACD say that most likely we're going to head lower. Now USDCHF, we haven't looked at this one for a little while, so I'm going to go out to the 4 hours, guys, and I'm not sure if you remember, but I've been expecting for this ending diagonal for like ages to end. Okay, so as you can see, that's some sort of ending diagonal over here, although it doesn't look as diagonalish as we would expect, but it is the ABCs that give us the impression, plus the fact that we are in wave 5. Now, with that last one being down over here, I've got a wave A down at the 89.18, and since then we've done a 5-wave impulse to the upside at 92.75, and to me this looks like corrective so far, perhaps W and X, and I'm expecting another ABC to get wave Y over here down to the 91 or so, perhaps if I'm going to do a false break below the 91 because it's a psychological level. We could though go lower down. Okay, this is just the 50 Fibonacci extension of waves of wave A. Okay, and then once wave B is seen, guys, I'll be expecting to see wave B. Okay, and wave B, of course, is going to be a part of the last correction in wave 5, and then from there I will be expecting another ABC. Okay, and that could even actually turn out to be some sort of diagonal, because you know, we're going to be in the final wave over here, and from there we'll be expecting a huge move to the upside in the, so from medium term I'm expecting longer term upside, but for the time being, guys, I'm looking at the wave B in wave B, and I'll be looking also, once this low is in, I'll be looking at the top of this channel in order to really see whether this is going to have a deep wave B or not. But usually, do not forget that wave B of simple zigzag, they do correct 50%. Okay, so in that case, it doesn't matter. We've done the 68 or 61.8, so most likely wave B then is going to come to the 78.6. Okay, and that is for the USD against the CHF. Do we see any signals here on the RSI MACD? Yes, there is a bearish sort of divergence over here on the RSI and also on the MACD. The MACD has a much better signal to the downside, to be fair. So one might think that what if we finished over here? This is like, you know, this is A, come on. This is A, B, and C. And this is going to be some sort of a leading open diagonal, and then we'll continue lower down. It might be the case, but I doubt. I doubt, because this really looks like a correction that is a corrective correction. Natural gas, guys. I talked to you about natural gas a while ago, an amazing opportunity to the upside, and there is still more to go, in my opinion. Okay, on the wave 4, you see, on the 4 hour, you see that we are in primary, in intermediate wave 3, okay, and we haven't even done minor wave 3 yet. Why? Because if we pull the Fibonacci from 1 to 2 down here in the minute degree, which is internal to minor degree, we did the 1618, which means our wave 3 in the minute degree is done. So I'm expecting wave 4 and then a wave 5 up in order to finish minor wave 3. And minor wave 3 can go up to 438, or even, to be more fair, we can even go up to 480. For wave 3, okay? We need to see how much that extends. We are in commodities market, so do not forget, guys, that usually wave 5 receives a very nice extension due to liquidity issues, yeah, or concerns, you might say, not issues. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a very shallow correction over here, since wave 2 correction looks a little bit deep over here, and we had a double top, a double bottom down here with a previous degree correction. So I think we're going to get something 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, something very short over here, perhaps down to the 394 or so, and from there start moving higher. So this is what I see in this particular case as well. Now, also, since, you know, we've got our Fibonacci over here and our Fibonacci from the beginning all the way up to 3, you know, if we take the 2, we did around the 75 Fibo. Okay, it's very possible that wave 4 is going to correct about 25% of this full move to the upside, which means it might go down to around the 360 or so, okay? Because the 25% will be around that level, which is also the 100 Fibonacci of the 012 sort of Fibonacci extension, which also gives us the 161, okay? So what I'm saying is that 1, 2, okay, sorry, 1, 2, 3, this is 1618, this is my 100, and a continuation to the upside. This is going to be a very nice level to go long, in case, of course, we get down there, because the market looks quite bullish. So guys, this will be for the day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave your comment in order to get a response, of course, related to technical analysis. If you got an alternative scenario in mind, go ahead and leave it on the comments section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, and we'll speak again tomorrow.